this is Angela with Infectious Magazine, here with We Are the In-Card. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're great.
We're awesome.
Good,
Always
great,
one
awesome.
up thing, right?
Good, great, awesome.
Good, great, awesome. I mean, debatable.
The band is participating in Band Happy, correct?
Yeah.
These two are.
Me and Michael.
I've never seen anything like that, and I love it. What would you, can you tell me a little bit more about it? And then also, well, first let's do that. Tell me a little bit more about it.
We just, kids sign up for lessons, and me and Rob give them lessons.
Yep. It can be.
Or
You
half hour,
don't
an hour.
even have to know how to play drums or bass, and just come and try and teach you the best we can.
I have kids that have like come to like 3 or 4 World Tour dates and
Yeah.
get a lesson every time, but just like slowly teaching them how to do stuff.
It's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Now, at the bottom of their website, Band Happy asks if you could take a lesson from any musician, who would it be? So I'd like to ask the same of all of you.
Good question.
Wow. All right.
I don't even play guitar, but I would just want to know how to be as good at things as John Mayer.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna answer John
Yeah,
Mayer.
that's a
guitar,
great. That is a
definitely.
great answer. Wow.
John Mayer, teach me how to be good at things.
I might agree with you. I might. Yeah. I think I agree.
I want to change my answer.
Okay. You change your answer because I'm taking that
I'm
one.
taking Kobe Calais now.
I'm trying to think like of all time like favorite drummers. I'd probably want to like. I don't know. So
Answer
many.
John Mayer.
Well, John Mayer's he doesn't play drums.
Do you
bet he
know
does.
John
Maybe
Mayer?
he can.
He probably
You're
plays
right,
drums with
you're
his
right.
feet.
You're probably right. He probably does everything. So yeah, John Mayer.
Now, we interviewed you back in, I believe it was 2010 Bands Warped Tour, and that's when I became really involved with your music. And I know that a lot of fans find their favorite bands sort of accidentally. So can you tell me about a band that you might have discovered by chance that you ended up really falling in love with?
I just want to say you're killing it with the questions right now. These have been unique questions.
Thank
I like
you.
them.
Thank you very much.
I think I remember going to Warped Tour and like seeing a bunch of other bands and like where just like there was the Smart Punk stage or the Drive stage where they'd have like new bands play, and I actually remember, it's weird, I think they're playing right now. I remember seeing Census Fail and being like, this band's awesome, but I didn't know who they were at all. I think that's what I remember.
I would say Jordan from our band showed me the starting line, and I at first he showed me the starting. I'm like, this is a ripoff from New Found Glory. This sucks. And then literally like a week later, I was like, oh my god, this is the best band I've ever. And it's like completely different from New Found Glory now. It's like insane.
Isn't it
The
great?
once you hate at first, you grow to love them.
Yeah, they grow on you overnight.
Yeah.
Over time.
There's a band called Weatherbox. It was really awesome. They put out like one really awesome record, then a bunch of really weird ones. I accidentally heard that band just like I was managing Zoomies and someone was playing at the store and I fell in love with it. I didn't even know what it was.
Right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You guys have mentioned that fans can't always expect the band to keep the same sound forever, and of course there's always backlash when the band changes their sound too much. But why do you think that for so many fans they take it so personally, as such a personal attack on them?
It's almost become a trend to not like
I
new
agree with
things
that.
as well.
I agree.
So I think that takes that takes a really big part of it as well. Like, like fans, especially now, like everything is a trend. Everything is. Twitter says it every day. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely, I don't know, a little bit of like jumping on a bandwagon kind of thing with that, where it's like that was really creepy. You itch yourself and you itch
I
me at
itched
the same
myself.
time.
That was weird. That's so creepy.
I was like,
I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really important not to change way too much, but there is a point where styles change and just like, nobody wears freaking bell bottoms anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Adapting to the
right,
times.
exactly.
The
And
five of
so,
us obviously like make music for ourselves first, but we wouldn't be able to make music if it weren't for people that like our band.
right.
So you have to kind of keep that in mind. And like the bands that I think that had the best careers are bands that develop
keep that in
like
mind,
sonically
yeah.
with their audience. Like you look at like the starting line, like Rob was just talking about. That band put out 2 really awesome pop-up records, and they changed it up a little bit because their fans weren't 16 anymore. We're not 16 anymore. Like a record we wrote Care to Disagree 3 years ago. The next record's not going to sound exactly like that, but that's the band we are.
Right.
You fell in love with that sound. We fell in love with that sound too. We created it. We're just going to build off that. I think it's just all timing. Timing is everything in life.
And then I just have 2 closer questions, and the first is, if you could tell yourself 10 years ago one piece of advice, what would it be?
procrastination is going to be the worst thing that's ever happened to you.
Always, right?
Oh,
Always
yeah.
gets you. Yeah.
That's a good one. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I haven't made like a crazy mistake where it wasn't like something I didn't learn from or anything like that. There wasn't one thing that was like, wow, should have really like not done that. I've always kind of like
The greater the risk, the greater the
learned
success.
from it. Yeah.
Maybe,
Look at these
maybe
quotes we're coming up with right now. This is insane.
Maybe don't start smoking.
Sounds
that
Don't
would be
start
good for me
smoking.
too.
That's definitely right. That would be a good one.
And then just lastly, what is one question you'd like to be asked but never have been, and what is the answer?
I always want to be asked what it's like to be a guy in a band with a girl. 'Cause everyone
I was
always-
just gonna say that.
There you go. What is it? What is it?
Somebody did ask that once, and we were all like mind blown. We were like,
Yeah, it
"Wait,
was
this is amazing!"
all
I was
the
literally
time.
like off the hook.
Because it's always like, what's it like to be in a band with a girl?
Yeah, there's like a handful
Or
of
with
like,
a guy.
Well, the thing
Guy
is,
interview
I think
questions.
I think it's a more interesting answer to know what you guys feel like. Because for me, I've never been in a band with a bunch of girls. You guys have been in bands with all guys,
I mean, it's,
so it's like
There's not-
if there
it's
is a
not really an
difference, you
answer,
guys would know, but I wouldn't know if there was a difference.
every other band I've been in, there's never been someone that got their period.
That's a big
That's
one,
the
huh?
biggest
Right.
difference.
And like I have a really hard time peeing standing up.
Yeah,
That's it.
still sucks at that, no matter how hard
Still
she
suck at
tries.
that.
Yeah. You should get on that.
Yeah. Trying.
And then just, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, if you have absolutely no idea who we are right now and you're watching, we're a band called We're the In Crowd, you can
Click
look us
this
up.
link.
Uh-huh.
There.
No, you can look us up on wearetheincrowd.com.
Drugs.
All the good stuff there. Drugs.
Thank you very much.